Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Motion man is Schwartz. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
This defense for the Vikings, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37.
They'll run here with a rookie.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson.
Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Deebo Samuel,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Now Daniels.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's taken in at the 9. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here's McCarthy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. He completes it to Olave.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Motion man is Schwartz. Throwing now is Daniels. Open man, here's Schwartz, complete. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Henry bowling his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
19
On play action, now McCarthy.
That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're...
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Here's 3rd and 6. To the air goes Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here's Daniels.
And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
They go play action. Daniels. Over the middle. That's the tight end center.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Jaden Daniels
scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Slh is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson
with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He may go. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now they'll change things up. On play action, McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Vikings have moved out in front.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Daniels. Finding Walker complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Off the play fake, Daniels.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On the counter, Mitchell.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Motion man is Schwartz.
Off play action, Daniels.
That is caught.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Slh is up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. He's got this to Williams, complete.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 46 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15.
McCarthy operating from the gun. This is caught by Addison. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 29 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
To throw is Daniels. This one taken in by Olave.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Now Daniels.
Flushed out right.
Olave over the middle.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
19 Lions.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point by Slh is up and good.
And the lead is down to a field goal.
Joey Slh now to kick off after the touchdown.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing is McCarthy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. This one swung out to Williams.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Flush to his right. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Daniels going to try and throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Now McCarthy.
Escaping the pressure right.
Pass complete to Addison.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch in.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy.
Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Here's McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 140 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Alert. Alert.
On the draw, here's Mitchell.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Here's Daniels. The pass caught by Olave.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Ready up.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Ready. Half to 60. Half to 60. Go street. Check smash. Check smash. Ryan.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 21.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Go now.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
A give here to Mitchell.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes second down at 5.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up fourth down.
Daniels going to throw for it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Let's go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken from just outside the 30. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, set. Warriors 70. 18, run, 18, run.
They'll look to throw. Finding Walker complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for Minnesota, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3.